Hall of Famer Randy Moss is with us here on the phone. And Randy, as Mahomes signs the biggest deal in American sports history, we've had a lot of people wondering this morning if he's left a lot of money on the table with the length. If you were his agent, would you have told him to take a 10-year deal?
I think when you look at how much money is involved in that 10-year deal, I mean, you would say it's logic, and some would say it's not logic. But when you look at everything that Patrick Mahomes has done, I think it was a good marriage between Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs to sew up a guy like that for 10 years, hopefully the remainder of his career. So I just want to send just a big congratulations out to Patrick Mahomes, being able to have a big contract like that, the biggest in the United States history. And congratulations to the Chiefs being able to tie their man up for 10 years, or maybe more to come.
And it's something we haven't touched on today, but something you probably would understand better than anyone is the pressure that comes with those sorts of expectations. When you're an all-time great player, there's a lot of pressure that comes with that. Now, he has the pressure of being the richest player in sports, as you described. How would you describe for someone who would never have any understanding of it what that pressure actually feels like when those expectations are that significant?
Well, I think that when you're an athlete and you've been used to playing at a high level for so long, and the stories and the things that I've been reading and the information that I've been getting from, a short career of Patrick Mahomes is he's always been able to play at a high level, no matter if it's basketball, baseball, and now we're talking about a profession in football. So I think that he's up for that challenge. It's like you said, just in a short NFL career, he has wowed us. He has done some phenomenal things. I think 10 more years to come for him to be able to sign with the Chiefs, the talent that they're putting around him, I'm just happy just to be a part of the National Football League, to be able to witness greatness right before my eyes in a player such as Patrick Mahomes.
So let's talk about what that team could potentially be. I saw a note on Twitter that they signed a guy to basically a $500 million deal, but they only added $30,000 in salary cap for next season. They have the ability, because of how cap-friendly that deal is at the beginning, to sign any players that they really want to, in particular to bring back Chris Jones. So as you look at the Chiefs right now, do you believe we are looking at a dynasty?
Well, just listening to you all show for like the last 20 to 30 minutes, I mean, I agree. I totally agree with what you all were saying. Because of Andy Reid and his history, when you look at the guys that Andy Reid has drafted, when he's brought in free agents, late round picks, and they've been able to flourish within his system, to be able to be Pro Bowlers and the top 100 of the National Football League, to be able to put guys together and win within 3 years of a Super Bowl of Patrick Mahomes and his Kansas City Chiefs team, I believe within 10 years, we talked about the New England Patriots being able to become a dynasty, which they were. But 10 years, a 10-year contract, it starts with the quarterback position. The Kansas City Chiefs have gotten their man. I think that we will be able to see a dynasty coming out of Kansas City.
Now, you were on, we pointed this out last time you were with us, the two most prolific offenses in NFL history. You obviously played with great quarterbacks, including Tom Brady, who was considered to be the greatest of all time. As you watch Mahomes, and again, it's so early in his career, have you ever seen a quarterback just flat out better than he is, more talented or as talented as he is?
No, because he makes the position look so easy. When he's able to have the speed of the Hardmans, the Watkins, even the Kelsey, and I'm not leaving out the Cheetah. When you have a track team like that, and you have a quarterback that's able to extend plays, and yes, the Kansas City Chiefs have a great offensive line led up front by the two offensive tackles. But when you look at a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes, and like I said, being able to extend the play, I'm a deep threat guy, and having that type of speed on the field, for him to be able to extend plays, we possibly could be looking at the greatest quarterback of all time. No disrespect to Tom Brady and what he's been able to accomplish. His Super Bowl ring speaks volumes. But when you look at the position, how the position and the game is changing year after year, we could be possibly seeing the greatest quarterback that we've witnessed.
And in 2007, you broke the single-season touchdown reception record with 23. Last time you were here, I told you I campaigned for you to be MVP that year. I'm sorry I couldn't get it done. If Patrick Mahomes, if you at your prime were to play with Patrick Mahomes as your quarterback, how many touchdowns do you think you would score?
In my prime with Patrick Mahomes, being able to buy time, I'm saying 30, Greeny. I'm saying 30 touchdowns to set the mark and really set it at a high level, and I'm not joking by saying that, because when you look at what he's able to do, you got guys streaking down the field. They just brought in the Sinclair, the running back from the national champion LSU Tigers. So this offense is going to get better. They're going to be able to put up numbers. Hey, last week I jokingly said that it was the greatest show on turf. I didn't know I was a part of that, and I really look at the Kansas City Chiefs, Greeny, of being able to come close to breaking those offensive records.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.